All right, comes out the Detroit Lions tried to trade down with the Los Angeles Chargers. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Um, um, let's see if we can pull this up. Like I said, it's funny how you be pulling stuff up on your phone and have a different search using the same search engine um, as your phone is crazy. As your computer, and y'all on the same internet line. I don't know how that works, but here to like skim through this article just a little bit. It said that NFL rumors confirmed Chargers were close to a monumental trade with the Lions. All right. It says that the Los Angeles Chargers were trade discuss. It was in trade discussions with the Philadelphia Eagles to trade down from number 22 into the 2025 draft. Jim Harbaugh confirmed the Eagles were the only team the Chargers were talking to, and now there's more insight on a potential trade part of Detroit Lions. The Chargers ultimately stayed put at 22 to UNC running back Amari Hampton. It is clear the Chargers did not value any of the trade proposals enough to move off the Hampton selection. Per Dan Graziano of ESPN, Lions GM Brad Holmes said the Lions tried to trade down in the first round for edge rusher and were unsuccessful. Based on what we know, the Chargers situation is pretty clear. The Lions were trying to trade down with the Bolts. Lions likely tried and failed to trade down with the Chargers in 2025. There was a prominent name who was on the board when the Chargers were on the clock that can lead, or they try to trade up. The Lions likely tried and failed to trade down. They mean trade up, right? I don't know. There's one prominent name that was on the board. The Chargers was on the clock, and it led us to include James Pierce. The Atlanta Falcons sent a haul to trade down from 26 to take Pierce, who was the next edge. Okay, after the Chargers pick. So the Green Bay seemed to take set on taking Matthew Golden. The Giants traded up for Jackson Dart. The only position that the Lions theoretically could have traded up to get was an edge rusher. It was the number 21 pick that belonged to the Minnesota Vikings division rival. The Vikings likely asked for more than what the Lions willing to pay. So that means the Lions just trying to trade up. I'm guessing, man. I'm confused. So the Chargers are trying to trade down, the Lions trying to trade up. That's what I feel. So it says, so what would a trade look like based on the value of the picks? The Lions would have to include the 70th draft pick. Perhaps Chargers would have sent 6th, 7th round draft pick. I don't really care. So, I mean, I'm honestly, it looked like they was trying to get James Pierce. There was talks that James Pierce could have fell out, of the first round. We heard those picks because his attitude, and some people just got a demeanor where they don't take no shit, and then they deem you a bad person because you ain't you just want to come do your job, or you ain't gonna take no shit from somebody. So they deem you he's a bad person, he's difficult to deal with because I don't kiss your ass. That's what I think it was with James Pierce. But I could be wrong. But I definitely could be wrong. But it's life. But yeah, I said before, they tried to move up in this draft and do something, they couldn't do it. So no, I'm gonna keep talking about these. I'm gonna keep talking about these potential trades because they know they got a pass rush problem. So at the end of the day, how they gonna fix it? You got some guys out there, Matt Judon, you know what I'm saying? Trey Hendrickson's still out there. Who knows what's gonna happen with that? So they're gonna have to bust a move. And they know they're weak at pass rush. People said bring Zadarius Smith back. They was gonna bring Smith back. I'm pretty sure they gotta be close to trying to bring him back. They're not trying to bring him back. Something wrong with him, something they don't like about him. I don't know exactly what it is. Okay. So you ain't gonna go in the season with Josh Pascal and Marcus Davenport, two Chinamen, as your top two pass rushers. I'm telling you, that just ain't about how it's about to go down. I'm telling you, that's just not how it's about to go down. I'm telling you. So, ultimately, we'll see, but I don't think that's how it's about to go down at all. So, but they got to do something, and they didn't want to spend no money in free agency. You know, they didn't want to. They didn't want to. No, spend. No, they. I don't know. A lot of people, and I haven't seen him play, but a lot of people like the kid from Marshall. They didn't draft him. You know, they passed up on him a couple times, and they passed up on him a couple times, and so a couple people passed up on him in the first round. So, I mean, shit, they feel like they didn't have an issue. So that's what they felt like. There was no issue there. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. And now they got to scramble for a fix. And I said this from the very beginning. They should have fixed it. They should have fixed it. They should have fixed it by strength and numbers. I feel like they should have fixed it with strength and numbers. They should have got a couple solid guys. So, when we come to the season, it's still an issue. Well, I mean, they just didn't prioritize fixing it. But we're not going to reach for a play. Look here, man. When you down that bad, they better figure this shit out. That's how I feel. They better figure that shit out. But I think James Pierce was the guy they was looking at. They didn't like the kid from Marshall. Was his name Mike Green? So I can't call it. But that's not the guy they liked. It's not the guy they like. So, it's unfortunate. But they still got time to fix it, whether it's a Trey Hendrickson play. When you wait this late and you procrastinate and you bullshit the way they bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? The problem that come with that, either you're gonna overpay to get it right, or you're gonna get something that's cheap and it's gonna cost you later. Simple as that. Simple as that. So hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash Up, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal in the link, PayPal in the description. Hit the link tree. Literally, you can find me everywhere from X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.